Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I have got so much to fill you all in on. The last time I checked in with you, I was heading over to Rockhampton to have an install done on the BT. That is all done and I'm so excited to show you guys of what I've actually had done. But as far as what we're doing in this video, I've come about 2 hours outside of Rockhampton to the Blackdown Tablelands, which is this absolutely beautiful spot within central Queensland. And there's a couple of waterfalls that I'm really keen to show you guys. Also, we've got a few hikes to tick off, potentially a 4-wheel drive track that I'm going to be hitting up later today as well. But for now, I'm heading out to my campsite, but I wanted to show you guys this stop off before we head in. From here, when you're parked in the Horseshoe Lookout car park, there's actually a waterfall that you can hike out to as well. It's about 1.8 kilometres, so I might as well head out here and then we'll head over to the campsite. It's so interesting. All along the track there are these circular rocks which are actually making the whole walk quite slippery. I was a little worried that I was going to be underwhelmed with that track, but that was actually such a beautiful little waterfall at the end. So I'm going to hike back out now. Hopefully I don't die by those little pebble rocks. And then we are camping out at Munnell Campground, I believe it is. It's like $7 or $8 per night, so it's just within the national park. I don't think anything in my car survived that dirt on that track, but I'm going to have some lunch. And then apparently there is actually some hikes from this campsite that you can actually go to, which I might actually do this afternoon. The 4-wheel drive track that I mentioned, I actually didn't see it on the way in, so I'm not entirely sure. So I might ask a few people and see if anyone knows where the actual entrance to that one is. But for lunch, I'm just having a toasted sandwich. And can I just say, I don't know why I didn't buy a sandwich press before this. I think I just forget that I have an inverter and I want to take full advantage of it. So yes, this is going to be super helpful, especially when I'm just feeling too lazy to actually cook something. It's so cool when you see wildlife like that. And I used to grow up around goannas and I used to be terrified thinking they were huge. And now when I see them, I'm like, oh, they're so tiny, they're harmless. But let me show you guys the newest addition to the BT, finally getting around to it. But yes, I have had a Bullbar installed onto the BT. So if you guys have been following along with me since maybe earlier this year, you will know that in my Suzuki Jimny, I actually hit a kangaroo. So having a Bullbar was absolute top of my list. And the Bullbar that I've gone with is the Raxar looped Bullbar. It just worked out really well. The brand Raxar actually reached out to me to see if I'd be keen to work with them because this is actually a new Bullbar that they are releasing. So I'm definitely excited to be able to test it out and then also just have that added protection on my car as well. For the install, I went to see the team at opposite Lock Rockhampton. Since this was a bumper replacement, the team got straight to work removing the stock bumper, which does require a little bit of work. It was really cool to be able to watch all these come together, however, and the changes that made to my BT are insane. Now, Raxar have a range of different Bullbars to suit a range of 4-wheel drives. For my BT, I decided to go with a looped Bullbar as I just love the look of these. Not only is the Raxar Bullbar ADR compliant, it also comes with these antenna tabs on either side for easy installs for things such as UHFs. The Bullbar is also winch compatible, has 4-ton rated recovery points and a 3-piece underbody protection plate and so much more, so definitely check them out if you're on the market for a Bullbar. So I found an information board in the campsite, and it did actually state that the goannas that I was seeing, they were black goannas and they are native to this area. And there's also a couple of walks that I did mention. So I'm going to do the Muk Muk walk. This one is 2.4 kilometres. Apparently it's quite nice for sunrise as well. So who knows, if it's easy enough, maybe I'll get up nice and early and do it then as well. I'm not even a kilometre in, and already that beautiful waterfall, plus there was this beautiful swimming spot at the start of the hike as well. So I feel like if you were to do the full circuit, that would be a great place to stop off and cool down. Now I know why they say this is going to be a perfect sunrise spot. Check this out. I know for a fact this would make an absolute perfect sunrise spot. I just feel like the sun would literally hit between that valley there. But whether or not I do come out here for sunrise, I still haven't decided, because tomorrow I'm heading out to the Rainbow Falls, I believe it's called. And there's also another waterfall there that everybody knows about if you know the area. It's a little bit of a hidden gem, but yes, it does get quite popular. So I do want to hike out there, get in there early. And because I've done it before, I know for a fact it gets so hot here during the day, so I don't want to leave it too late. But either way, I'm going to hike back up to my campsite, have some dinner, set up for bed, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. I almost forgot to show you guys the pools at the start of the track that you can actually swim in. Morning guys, so we've made it out to Rainbow Falls, or otherwise known as Gamu. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So this one is about 2 kilometres in, 2 kilometres back, but there is, I think, 240 stairs to get back up, so that's going to be a bit of a tough one. As far as the second waterfall goes, I'm actually not too sure how far the walk is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I might even go to that one first. So we've officially made it to the little fork in the road where you can go left to go down to Rainbow Falls, or you can go right to go to the second waterfall. So initially I was going to go down to the second waterfall first, but it's still quite early. It's still a little bit cold, and I know for a fact I'm going to be swimming in the second waterfall. So let's just go down to Rainbow Falls first, get this one out of the way. And who knows, I'm sure the 240 steps coming back up will be well worth the swim at the end. I can definitely see a lot of benefit to coming here when the sun's actually shining on the water. I feel like it would just be so blue because it is so clear right now. So I might actually just hike up to the other waterfall and then come back down here and throw the drone out when the sun is like directly down. I feel like that would just be incredible. Back up the stairs we go. I'm already exhausted. In case you guys want to come out here as well, once you take the right at the sign, you will come across this other little Y intersection, so just make sure you stick to the right and this will take you to the ferry pools. Hey guys, just like that, we have officially made it. That probably took me all of like 5 minutes to get down here. So I've started making my way back up to the car, but honestly, how beautiful was that waterfall? And whilst I was there, I was able to meet a couple of really cool people as well. So definitely makes it worthwhile when you're solo traveling. But I was going to head to Rainbow Falls and pop the drone up, but it actually died anyway. So either way, we're heading straight back to the car and then we'll decide what we're going to do from there. So I stopped up at this beautiful lookout on my way out. I did actually see the full drive track, but after speaking with a couple of different people, I decided not to do it just because I'm heading back to Brisbane now to get the suspension done on my car. So that's all booked in for next week. So I just figured let's save the full drive tracks for when I actually have the full setup, which includes tires and of course suspension. There's no point in trying to, put my car into any position that is going to prevent me from doing future travel. So yeah, I think we'll just put that on the list for next time anyway. And yes, I kind of just gave it away. So from here, I'm heading back to Brisbane. So yeah, I'm not sure what I will be doing while I'm down there outside of just doing all of the things to my car so I can set off again down south. I'll be in Brisbane for about 6 weeks, I feel like. And yeah, I'm excited. I'll definitely be going over to the likes of Moreton Island, Fraser Island, and a few other spots whilst I'm in Brisbane or Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast region. But if you guys think there's any spots that I should also tick off on there, definitely let me know. I'm hoping that's a controlled fire in the background there. I was staying at a hip camp local here just before I came into the Blackdown Tablelands, and the guy was saying that apparently last year these two hikers got lost in the Blackdown Tablelands and they lit a fire, but they didn't put it out, so it actually caused like huge fires all throughout the region. So it kind of just made me think of that straight away. But in saying that, guys, I'm going to close up this video here. I've got a solid drive to get back to Brisbane, which I will be splitting up over a couple of days either way, but I am so keen to get back down there, show you guys all of the cool islands and a few other little key spots before we set up officially on the big lap. We'll be following summer and I'm so excited for it, but thank you guys so much for following and I'll see you guys all then.